Okay. I think we're about ready to go, chat. Welcome on into stream, everybody. How are we doing? Happy New Year, chat. Sorry if I'm a little late. I just set up a couple of things. What's up, Lime? Lorenzo's here. Lux is here. Jennifer's in the house. Dat's here. The immediate throw-in is crazy, by the way. How are you guys doing? Tam was here. Drewski. Zeno, how's it going? Heard that a new Pokemon has leaked and it's called Beamic? What? What are you talking about, Lime? Monsoon's here? Yeah, I hope you guys had a good New Year. I know I did. I did go out New Year's Eve night. It was very fun. Had some drinks with friends, and now we're back. And I'm ready. I have a couple of things to announce before we start back into HG version. Little housekeeping, if you will. So, I know you guys really like the wheel, but I have created a new system for nicknames. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try it out. You guys can enter a raffle using your OKoins. Kais, welcome on in. Hope you've been doing well. Happy New Year. I think I just chilled out for New Year's. That's awesome. Listen, I've had many years where I've just chilled out, and it's been great. So I'm happy to switch it up, try something new. So it was fun. So I'll give you a little tutorial. If you want to enter, all you have to do is redeem a nickname. So that encourages you guys to be active in chat when you guys are nicknaming. So now my name has entered into the raffle for a nickname. And as soon as I want to draw a name, I'm going to do this. It's 300 coins right now. 300 OKoins. It's very cheap. I might increase it. I might decrease it. But that's it. So now, Lime is the only person who has entered into the raffle. So the more people that go into the raffle, obviously, the less of a chance that you're going to win. But you're going to have plenty of chances to join and hopefully get yourself a win. So we got 2 people in the raffle. Jennifer does not know how to use the coins. What you're going to want to do is type in !okoins to check how many coins you have, and then you can use them by doing !redeem. What's up, Drewski? Welcome on in. So that's the idea. In other news, you can now gamble as many OKoins as you want. You do !gamble, and you can try to gamble as many or as little coins. Actually, no, there is a hard cap on how many, but I'll let you guys figure that out. So that way you guys get some random chance to get more OKoins. Can I still have my member nickname? Yes, that is a thing. still, so members still get the chance to give a a nickname at their choosing. And then there is a hard cap on the gambling, so it doesn't, like, you can't gamble all the time. So just keep that in mind. Another thing that I wanted to, like, introduce to the stream, I feel like, you know, we got to make this a little bit more interesting. So starting with this run, chat, I don't know if I'm going to keep it for every single run, but every single time I lose a Pokemon, I'm going to gift a member. I know. Kind of crazy, because at the end of some runs, I've had like 10 plus deaths. So we're going to really try to lock in this run. And it's going to be tough because I made the game too. So if I, you know, don't make it past a certain point, then it's not going to look good, chat. It's not going to look good. There is like a little hang up with this though. If I wipe, we are only going to max out at a certain number of members. Let's say 3 or something. I don't know. But yeah, so with that, just a couple of updates to the channel. Let me know if you guys need help with the nickname raffle. But other than that, I think we got to get started. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Boom. Finally, I can get a membership. We'll see. We'll see, Lauren. Wait, Lorenzo says give Pino Slowking and you Girafarig? Wait, what do you mean by that? Oh, you can't beat base Heart Gold Lance. How can you defeat the hard mode of him? Okay, listen. It's been some time since that run, and it was with bird Pokemon only, okay? So we have a lot more opportunities for good encounters. I've made sure of it. Jennifer, like I said, all you have to do is !OKoins, and then you can redeem stuff at will with !redeem, and then hit nickname. This is true, Lauren. This is true. Kais, I started trying to build my own ROM hack now too after watching last stream. That is awesome. Tell me about it. What are you trying to do? Where can I find this hack? It is going to be available as soon as we beat the run. So it is not quite available yet. It is pretty much done. But I will be dropping it as soon as I win. So that's the idea. So, first things first, chat. We did not go back to Dark Cave and get our encounter there. So what I'm going to do is let's find ourselves a cut Pokemon, because we need to go ahead and get our headbutt taught so that we can get another encounter, I believe, in Cherry Grove. Make sure the audio is looking good. Yeah, we're chilling. So, I believe that Bug Boy here is going to be a great option for cut, at least. Let's double check that. If not, I need to make sure that Paris can learn cut, because it's just too obvious. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we'll go ahead and level this guy up. Also, is Redeem, Raffle, and Nickname the same? Redeem Raffle shouldn't do anything. Oh, we get Leech Life this early. That's kind of goated. Campbell won. Drewski's loving the gambling. You kind of love to see it. I can't wait for one of you guys to get the win, though. It's going to feel great. Okay. So, with our cut Pokemon, and we already do have the encounter for this route, let's grab Headbutt. Oh, and by the way, I did make some changes since last stream. Some of the ones were the changes that we talked about while we were live. I know Tom talked to me about changing the position of items, and we also talked about moving the evolution stones for the Gen 4 stone evos to earlier in the game, so that they are now in the Safari Zone Pokemart. So you can buy as many as you want, you just have to make your way out there, which I think is a fun way to do it. Because a lot of people, I feel like, skip that area. Also, by the way, you can just get a Murkrow, straight up in an Elix Forest, which I think is a great addition. Makes total sense in my head. Headbutt. Who's gonna be great with Headbutt? Maybe Chicky Tom, yeah? Or not. Let's go without Reflect for now. Maybe Reflect would have been good for Whitney, but we are gonna cross that bridge when we get there, you know? G cannot learn Headbutt. I'm sure Leviathan can. And don't worry, I'm pretty sure that's not the only point where you can find Murkrow. It is just one of a few. I didn't understand this nickname. What is it? So instead of the wheel, we are using the raffle system, where I'm just gonna pick a name out of the queue, basically, and it's randomly chosen. Once you enter by doing redeem nickname, I think you can actually enter it multiple times to give yourselves higher chances. I think I did that on purpose. So if you do it over and over again, you have a higher chance of getting your name picked for the nickname. Also, I really like this new font. Wait, what? That shouldn't be what it looks like. Hold on, sorry. I was messing with it earlier. That looks like a book. One sec. That's hilarious. Your team is okay? That's kind of the point. I'm using okay Pokemon. What's up, Elgasp? How you doing? Let's see if that works. Book font. Keep it, I like it? Why is it book font? Like, I don't understand. Formal font. George, thank you for the chat. Just going through YouTube and I ran into a live stream of my absolute favorite game. You love to see it. I messed with the font unintentionally. I tried to make it a smaller font, and now it's just defaulting to a random one. But you know what? We're gonna keep it for this stream because I can't figure out how to fix it, so... Must be those fairy types messing with your settings? That's right. All of the fairy types that are definitely in this game. Okay, so like I said, we are backtracking a little bit so we can get our Dark Cave encounter. We waited to get it until now so that we could dupe out both Geodude and Zubat. And you'll see why I did that soon. And then the other thing is we do have Headbutt now, meaning we have unlocked maybe 2 more encounters. I don't know if we get 2 or 3. I'll double check. Dunsparce is still an option, Lauren. There is one other Pokemon that I've placed there that we have the potential to catch. So I'm excited. We should have probably gotten this before Bugsy, but now we can just do a couple of things at once. I'm planning to do something with HGSS myself in the future. You'll love to see it. Dude, that's the thing. Making time to doing this stuff, like, it's a lot. It is a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot that my 3D renderer can't handle caves. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? Bug Boy has Spore. I like that. That seems pretty good to lead with if we're trying to catch a Pokemon. So, Zubat is duped out. We can just run. Geodude is duped out. And there it is, chat. We got ourselves a Slugma. This is a brand new encounter to this area, not usually found here. And I think it's a great addition, especially for like Bugsy specifically. I think it might be good for Whitney too, which is why I want to get it. Of course, Dunsparce is still found here, and it is not just a 1% encounter anymore. I believe it's either 5 or 10. But you guys did enter the nickname Raffle, so I am going to select one of you guys. Reminder, if you want to have or choose the nickname for my Pokemon, do redeem nickname. I'm actually going to do a pinned comment of that, I think. Boom. Okay, so with that, I will go ahead and draw. Let's see who gets to win. Okay, there we go. It's Kais. I wish there was a little bit more fanfare with it because the wheel is so like, wah, in your face, you know? You are allowed to enter as many times as you want, just to let you know. But, Kais, congratulations. What would you like to nickname our Slugma? Whoa! What's up, honey pools? How do I get OKoins? You just chat. You can also check how many you have by doing this. What's up, Gakubo? Welcome on in. It does reset every single time there's a winner, so that's the drawback if you want to add a bunch of nickname redeems, you know? Bomba. It does reset per winner, Lauren. D's it is? Alright, we're going with D's. See, that's the thing. In my opinion, this is a little bit more faster. I like it a little bit more, even though, you know, maybe I'll have to find a way to make it a little more impactful instead of just the chat, but for now, we're going to stick with that. So that is one of the 2 encounters that we can get real quick. Go ahead and turn that 3D renderer on my very real Nintendo DS. One thing we can do is go back down to Cherry Grove. We can either do fishing, or we can do headbutt. I haven't changed the headbutt encounters too much, but fishing, I believe I have changed here. Let me double check. Yeah, so I have a chance of getting a Krabby here and a Magikarp. I don't believe I have a Magikarp yet, so we could go ahead and get one. Remember, I did raise the level cap to 20, so I think what I want to do... I can change headbutt encounters. It's a little bit more difficult to do so, though, so that's why I haven't done it yet. Oh, and all yappers are equal, but some yap more than others? This is true. This is very true. Yeah, so I think what I want to do is I want to guarantee our Magikarp and get it before Whitney so we can test it out on Miltank. Because in the base game, Miltank is level 19, therefore if you use level caps, you'll never be able to use Gyarados in that fight. So I would love to actually try this out. I haven't playtested it yet, actually, which is kind of funny. I feel like I would have. Or should have, really. Watch us get a Krabby, though, because it's a 30%. Wait for it. Don't worry, guys. I'll clutch it out here. Please? Bayleaf for the win. I know, right? Bayleaf is my boy. You're giving me a gambling problem? That's the idea. Okay, we got ourselves the Magikarp. You love to see it. Might as well hit a Spore. It actually outsped us. That's crazy. Watch it be Phoebus. Yeah, Phoebus would be crazy. Okay, we're about to do another nickname draw. Be sure to get your redeemed nicknames in before I hit the draw in about 30 seconds. There goes Jennifer gambling. Has anyone won the gamble yet? Alright, here we go. I'm gonna send the draw in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, draw. That's crazy that Streamlabs just deleted your chat. Lime! Lime, congratulations. What are we nicknaming our Magikarp? Drown in the Redeems. The chat is going insane. The gamble is real. It really is. We're calling it Magikarp, really. Are we going capital like that? Nice try, Lauren. I knew you would try that. Don't worry, I'm smart enough to make that not happen, Lauren. Okay, we're making this... I'm a 13-year-old gambler. Let's not... Maybe, watch some videos on why gambling is bad. You call it gambling, I call it rigging the system. Listen, both are viable options here on OKreations. Okay, so there is New Barktown, but I think because our starter says New Barktown on this trainer summary screen, I'm going to say that if we get another encounter on New Barktown, it would be duped out. So, let's just go ahead and head back. Oh, I love that Poliwag is on this route. I really wish that we got it. You have a redraw option? What would that mean? Oh. No, but the idea is whoever's adding their nickname to the raffle is actively chatting. So it should prevent that idea from needing to exist, but I could see a case where redraw might be necessary. I might look into that. Starters are normally static encounters. Yeah, that's true, but I think that's just the way I'd rather rule it, just for myself, is to just stick with this screen here. Tim, what's up? How you doing? Don't die. Thank you, Tom. Jennifer is going crazy on the gambling. Oh my god. Sam says, sorry I'm late to the party. How does this new coin economy work? Okay, so the coins have already existed, but the idea is I've replaced the nickname wheel with a redeem. So now you have to pay some coins to enter this raffle, and I will draw a random name from the raffle, and you can enter this raffle more than one time. So that is a thing. Did we get a Violet City encounter? I think I'm going to count the Togetic as my Violet City. I could be wrong, but I feel like that makes sense in my head. And if that's the case, I think we're all set and ready to go beyond Bugsy's place now. Bring back the wheel. I thought we put a 1 cap on the raffle. No, I actually decided against that. I feel like it's more fun if people want to spend more OKoins than they can. But I could be wrong. Sounds good, Tam. Good luck with the rest of work today. We've seen the gamble limit. I'm very happy that, actually, Tom suggested I put a limit on the gambling. So good on him. Okay, we're rocking through the cave without a rappel. I'm scared. Yo! Guys just won 24 big ones. You'd love to see it. He doubled his money. It's like Pokemon cards, guys. I should put a cap on it, maybe. Should I cap it to like 5 entries? Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna rock with the current squad, actually, until we get go all in. Yeah, until we get to Goldenrod, I'm gonna stick with the current squad. We've already taken on the rival. Oh, let me go ahead and buy some repels first. Kais is putting in the same amount of money that he just won. That is just smart. What can I say? Okay, I got some more super repels. I'll get some more rare candies just in case. Do we need more Pokeballs? I'll take a couple more just in case too. We're kind of rolling in dough. There isn't an all-in option, actually. Actually, wait, there might be. Let me check real quick. Rare candy and market? You know it. Makes it a little bit easier. A little quality of life for you. Normality returns. I'm not seeing it. I could be wrong though. There could be a way. I can't pull my balls. Is crazy. Sounds good, Tom. Yo, Lorenzo! Thank you for becoming a member. Much appreciated. Welcome to the membership. You do, by the way, as a member, get a free, just straight up nickname redeem. So as soon as you want to nickname any Pokemon that I catch, you just call it out in chat and it's yours. Did I not buy super repels? Oh, they're right here. Yeah, we're good. Speaking of my idea, there you go. Exactly. That's hilarious. Also, Tom, you weren't here when I said this, but I did tell stream that every death that occurs, I will gift a membership. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that on every single run, but I feel like we can do it here. What's your idea, Lorenzo? Pretty good, right, Tom? I'm going to be stressing over this decision. Good to know. Tom's about to feed me misinformation, I think. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and get our encounter really quick. We definitely want the grass here. And I am repelled up. I don't want to skip every trainer, though, is the problem. We are just pretty close on the level cap. Yeah, the font is a little bit weird right now. I can't figure out how to fix it, but holy crap, that is insane. I, like 2 nights ago, added Mankey to this route, and I believe it is a 10%. So that's gonna make Whitney a little bit easier for sure. I actually might take that out, or like move it to beyond Whitney. This is Route 34, and it is a 15% chance to run into this guy. And Drowsy is a 30% chance, which means that you technically have a 45% chance of getting a fighting type, because you can just trade into Drowsy for that Machop. Okay, let's go ahead and drop a Spore. Oh, it has Vital Spirit, okay. Sure that a Poison Powder will be fine. Even though there's no Annihilate, Primeape is still awesome. I did give Primeape a buff, the same buff, if you guys remember, from Fire Red OK version. So, a little bit more bulky, slightly less fast because of it, but it kind of mirrors, Annihilate stats just a little bit more. Alright, it is raffle time. Or nickname time, rather. Go ahead and get your redeems in. I'll give you guys a couple of seconds. Jennifer's just focusing on gambling. It's hard to give misinformation to the person that made the game, but then again, it's you, so it won't be hard. That's fair. That's fair. What's up, Darth? I did not see you come in earlier. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Okay, let's go ahead and get that nickname draw going. Good luck, chat. I'm gonna guess that Darth gets this. Who's it gonna be? Oh, Drewski! Congratulations, Drewski. What do you want to nickname our Mankey? We're gonna cross that bridge when we get there, Lauren. It should be exclamation mark game corner to match the theme. That's actually a really good idea, Kais. Caesar! You love to see it. You love to Caesar. Right, guys? Right, chat? Right? It's... Thank you for the... Oh, wait. I totally just took someone else's name. Good thing we're picking up the nickname raider real quick. Nickname raiders in the next town. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, keep thinking, Drewski. We're going Goku. My bad. My bad, Drewski. That was a pretty crazy fail. I gotta say. Alright, let's just avoid all... There's the throw-in. You love to see it. I'll take it. Hey, I'm just glad that the nickname raider is here to fix my problems, you know? We've got 2 Dragon Ball nicknames in the team. Let's go. Alright, man. What you got for me? He's like, can I give it a nicer name? How about that? Roasting Darth's name. No way. What? Jennifer just got the jackpot. That is crazy. I gotta do like a notification, a visual notification when someone gets the jackpot. That is disgusting. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all. User, thank you for the chat. What's so special with this version of HGSS? The idea is it is a enhancement hack, so a lot of the moves have been updated. A lot of the Pokemon stats themselves have been updated. There's been a couple of type changes. The trainer battles and wild encounter tables have also been updated. The idea is really just to make it feel better in general, overall, and slightly more difficult because, let's face it, base game HGSS is a walk in the park. Except for me. I don't agree with that because I have no accolades to prove that. What's up, Crimson? How you doing? Lauren, why you're calling out the font like every single time? Okay, one thing that we are going to unlock here in Goldenrod is a lot of berries. We get some orange berries, of course. We got lepa berries. We got lum berries and citrus berries. This is huge for Whitney specifically. I think it's going to make Whitney a little bit less difficult, which is why we've increased the difficulty of her fight. Ever so slightly. And this is really the main point here. We're here to test. So if it's too difficult, we'll change it. If it's too easy, we'll change it. It's all about finding the sweet spot. Don't clip that though. Get some heart scales for later. I could probably decrease the cost of those quick balls, huh? Dude, we got 2 jackpots already? How about we time out Lauren for each font call out? I'm here for it, Tom. 15 seconds per individual call out, no matter the person. That's right, chat. If you mention the font on screen, it's a 15-second timeout. That's it. Also, do I need to decrease the chances of of a jackpot? You naturally get the berries on the 6th floor for 30 Poke. It's just random. Yeah, it's just so inconsistent and also extremely expensive. By the way, jackpot chance is 1%. And that's 1% of the time that you are winning. I just doubled my coins. That's crazy, Crimson. I don't think this is gonna do good for the economy, guys. We might have a crash. I might casually decrease the chances of that happening. Gamblers lose before doing the win. That's right. That's what they say. In the UK, the jackpot chance is 1 in almost 14 million. That's crazy. That checks out though. Do I have like a lot of money? I do not, which means that the TMs are gonna be a little sparse here. I can redeem 2 10 packs? Yikes. Yikes. I might need to increase the cost of that, huh? Gamble 6-7. Alright, I think we definitely want to get the Protect TM. That'll be crucial. Let's see if we can sell anything. Sell, 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 sell. I'll take that. That should give me a TM. And I'll take Reflect, too. That seems pretty good. Gamble 420. We might as well do a little drawing. We might as well gamble ourselves a little bit, you know? Got like 2 drawings left. Can we get a TM at the top here? Probably not. Nope, we did not. That's okay though. That's okay, chat. Oof, you hate to see that you lost 9 coins. Alright, we are hitting the basement real quick. Gonna grab these items. I don't remember if any of them are like good. I might change that. I know there's an ether and maybe an ultra ball down here. There's the ether. I'll take an ether for sure. And a burn heal. That seems pretty useless. I'll see if there's anything we can throw down here instead. That might be a little in line with where it's at in the basement, you know? Maybe like leftovers. It'd be too early for leftovers for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the little radio tower quiz. I will ace this first try. Chat really is wilding out tonight. You can check the town map. Nidorina is only female. It's not apricots, it's apricorns. It is impossible to use a TM on Magikarp. And no, it is not Marie. I believe it is Callie. Oh, it doesn't even tell you what it is. Okay. But yeah, easy money. It's crazy what gambling does to a guy, you know? What's up, Juwan? Welcome on in. It's 40 degrees Celsius. That is crazy. That is extremely hot. Okay, so here's the thing, chat. I have designed this route to be like a stretch goal. If you really don't have anything for Whitney, you're gonna have to get through these trainers to get to the encounters, but it's definitely doable. Not updating the quiz? Oh, that's a good idea. I'll note that down. I never even thought about that. I like it, I like it. Alright, we got a Sunkern here. I think Leech Life will be able to handle this no problem. Easy money. Did you move Kenya? I guess I did not. Where is Kenya? Let's go Leviathan here. Easy money. I think we have Rock Tomb, no? Yeah. Just gotta hit through it. Onyx attack stat has been buffed a little bit here. Same with its HP stat. Leech Life also has been buffed to 50 base power. And the tunnel right behind you. Oh. Okay. And what does this count as, like, for encounter routing wise? Route 35 or Goldenrod? Should update to make Kenya not a Spearow and instead make it something more local? That's a good idea. I will also note that down. I like that. Like Yanma. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of making it so you can get a Yanma guaranteed, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Okay, let's go Leviathan here. I love Onyx's overruled sprite in this gen. It's actually pretty good. It's Goldenrod. Okay, good to know. That did, like, all of our HP. Okay, we outspeed because of Rock Tomb. That does nothing. Make it a Mooby? Ooh, that would be fun. That would truly make it like an okay version, you know? Delibird makes more sense. I could see Delibird for sure. But I do like Moobies now that I'm thinking about it. Don't clip that. Okay. We're solid. I do not speak in an Italian, unfortunately, but why not make Yanma in the bug catching contest? That's a good idea. Although I'm not sure if I have the ability to edit that. I could be wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some potions. I forgot to do that real quick. We do love movies here. I really do need to, like, bring movies back somehow. I can only buy one. Oh! I think I forgot to decrease the price of potions. That's good to know. Go ahead and sell these X items because we cannot use them in battle. This is a hardcore Nuzlocke after all. I'll get 2 super potions and let's hope that's enough. Anyways, I think I might dip now. Sounds good, Joanne. Thank you for joining. True, remember to like the video and subscribe. It's doing my job for me. Thank you, Joanne. Yeah, that's what I thought, Tom. Yeah, the bug catching contest encounter table, very different. And the headbutt encounters is also different. I'm wondering if they're in the same place in the code. Can I write in Italian and you use Google Translate? Can I translate in my own chat? I don't think that's a thing. Pro just evolved into a creepypasta. Okay, Fampy, get off my screen. The hard part about that Fampy is it has flail, and it can more than likely live a single hit. Like, as you could see, it lived the Razor Leaf. So you just gotta be careful with that one specifically. Let's go to Bug Boy here. Oh, the big Razor Leaf onto the quad resist Bug Boy here. Okay. So there's one trainer left, actually 2, because we do have to face that op. Let's see if we can avoid it. Nice. We're gonna have to... Oh, what? How is that possible? Is it, like, not quite late enough yet? I don't want to talk to the cop, because then I feel like he would face me in a battle. Okay, we got an Abra on the screen. One thing to note is technically, I'm pretty sure this Abra knows other moves besides teleport, but I don't think it's worth switching for Spore. I think we just have to throw balls. We have 1 Ultra Ball. Let's see if we can get it, chat. It's gonna suck if it runs away. Come on. 2, 3. Yes! Let's go! Let's go, dude. That's huge. Although it can't evolve for this gym. I did push its evolution back, which I feel like makes a lot of sense. Okay, get your redeem nicknames in now. Yes, you can, Kais. You can do it every time. I am going to take a note to maybe cap the amount of submissions. How do you evolve into Alakazam if you can't trade since it's a Nuzlocke, like you said? Well, lucky for you guys, this is a great opportunity for me to mention that trade evolutions are not a thing in this ROM hack. They are just set levels. I believe I did it to 37 across the board on Kadabra, Machoke, Haunter, and I know there's one more in there. Graveler. Oh, you remember one. Yeah, you can do it whenever you want. And it's once per Nuzlocke, I guess, or run. So if you want to do it now, you can, Kais. True, this is the OK version. Okay, Kais has opted to use his member nickname. And we are going to nickname this thing Majin. Kais, thank you for nicknaming our Abra. There we go. Okay, that was a pretty successful run. I'm gonna keep going though, actually. There is a TM back here. Would be funny to call this one Machop. That would be funny. Let's see if this Ledian knows Mach Punch yet. Oh, Reflect is crazy. One thing that I do want to note, I did make this thing Bug Electric to signify its reference to Pulseman, Game Freak's original or like other game. Pulseman has big electric vibes. We're gonna test it out and see how we feel, how we like it. It might be too different from its original typing though. We'll see. Oh, we actually hit it. Let's go. What's up, Tyler? Welcome on in. If you want, you can gamble now by doing !gamble. Drowsy would have been nice, so we could have gotten that Machop, but that's okay. We do have our man key now, so it's still a Ledian. It goes down in one hit anyways. I don't know. It's definitely better than the Ledian in the base game. I will say that. Does the same apply to Scyther into Scizor? Yes. All you have to do is use your metal coat on it now. Let's go ahead and use a potion. Actually, I should just use my berries now. Yeah, that makes things way easier. Might as well fight this trainer as well. Go for that sweet, sweet Rock Tomb. And there we go. We got a level 20 Mon. Level cap is level 20, so this works out nicely. Screech could actually be crazy for the gym fight now that I'm thinking about it. If we hit it. Also, my TV is just not working for some reason. There we go. Chat finally slowed down. I think they got their gambling out of the way early, you know? There we go. Funnily enough, the text is different again, by the way, Tyler. Not on purpose, it's not supposed to be this, but I can't figure out how to fix it. So, next stream it will be correct. I was only halfway through the video? Gotcha. So we could technically continue, guys, to National Park to get another encounter, but I don't actually think it's necessary to do that. Let me check to see what our team is looking like. What is our our optimal squad here? We have our fighting type and Mankey. Very great get. We could hypothetically bring Ghastly, but as we all know, Miltank is scrappy, so it's still going to be able to hit it. We did not roll Flame Body on Slugma, which really sucks because I would have loved to have seen Flame Body proccing on Miltank. Will I put a new legendary event? No, but I'm considering trying to figure out how to add the Celebi event so you can fight Giovanni. I feel like that would be super, super cool. Let's see. Egg Spike would go crazy here, not gonna lie. I think we might go this. This seems like our best opportunity. Scrappy Miltank? Yeah. That's what it is on base game. There goes all your coins. Now, hypothetically, we could use Mr. Mime with Encore, and we still do have Bad Marco, but I just don't feel like using Sketch. We could do it, though. So Paris evolves post this fight. We do have Ariados with Leech Life, which wouldn't be all too bad. Oh yeah, we definitely wanted to try out Gyarados. Oh! Wait, I forgot. I pushed Gyarados' evolution back 5 levels, so it's still not possible here. Bad Marco is a god, you're right. Doesn't Celebi just require giving the player a specific item? No, that's the problem. I did a little bit of research. You have to get a specific Celebi. Not any Celebi. One that has a specific, like, attitude or something. Not nature, but there's, like, a specific note that it has in its summary screen. And I don't know how to give, or, like, include that specifically. I think it's, like, the likes to relax. That says something in particular. I'm liking what we got here, but I don't know if we need Pidgey on the team, or Pidgeotto, rather. I think Mr. Mime is the way to go here. Although, we do have Poison Point. I actually do want to see Ariados in this fight. I think that would be interesting. Something I did change since last stream, I buffed Ariados' speed by 10 points via Tom's suggestion, excuse me. So, we will see if that matters at all here. Let's level up to at least 18 for now. We have like 2 fights to do. Always remember, kids, gamble responsibly. That's right. Amen. I guess we'll get rid of Leer. So, Mankey's moveset has been buffed a little bit. You'll see that later in the game if we don't lose it. Do I want to learn Seismic Dance? Not really. I'll throw it on there just for now. And of course, Primeape has been buffed, so I think those CCs, I'll say for now, are gonna hit super hard. Always remember, gamble irresponsibly and take out a second mortgage on your house. That's right. I need to pen that comment now. Gamble my second and third mortgage. Spoken like a true OKreations fan right there. You absolutely love to see that. That's true, Darth. Now, I do remember you guys mentioning that Sandvale might not be the best option, or at least like the best replacement for Sturdy on both Geodude and Onix. I'd love to hear what you guys think we should do instead. Like, I know I've seen like Rough Skin be a thing for Onix a little bit, but I don't know, that doesn't seem right to me. I'm so close to bankrupt. I don't think we're dead to crit. Oh, good. It's locked into rollout. We should be okay to just... Oh, dude, stop missing, please. How much EXP do we have on Leviathan? Oh, we should be okay to throw Leviathan in there. Solid Rock? I could see Solid Rock. That would definitely help Onix out a lot, but then would it change on Evo to Steelix? We are about to fight Whitney. These are the trainers before it. Dunsparce has been buffed too, by the way. Rockhead does exist in Gen 4. That's its secondary ability, both of them. Analytic is interesting, for sure. Dude, the para. We go to Chicky Tom here. Classic little razor leaf for you. It's not rock anymore, so I'd say so. I agree. Can you do solid rock into analytic? I don't know. That doesn't seem right, right? How about Arena Trap for Onyx? That just sounds cheesy in my head. I can definitely appreciate it. It's a good idea to put a Darkrai event. I just don't have the ability to do that. I wish I could for you, though. Alright, let's heal up a little bit. Get rid of that para, mostly. Keep in mind that for this fight, while Whitney has been made a little bit more difficult, I've also given more players to the, or more resources to the player, rather, so I think it'll end up about even with base game, but we'll see. Let's keep moving here. Oh, Cute Charm proc could go crazy. It doesn't, though. Onyx gets Earth Eater, Sap Sipper, and Dry Skin. Whoa. Unfortunately, I know Earth Eater is way later. I'm not sure about Sap Sipper and Dry... I know Dry Skin is here at Gen 4. Analytic would work better for Geodude's line, as they're slower. I would go Strong Jaw or something for Steelix. Yeah, I believe Strong Jaw is Gen 5. Sap Sipper is 5 too. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and level up to 20 and get our team prepped for this fight. I'm excited. We got Shadow Sneak here. Technically that would be pretty good for Morty over Nightshade, so I'll go ahead and throw that on there. Get Goku up here, maybe learn a move? Nope. That's fair, though. Ooh, we do get Encore. Do we go Encore over Sweet Kiss? I'm trying to think of its use cases here. Because, like, I could Encore Miltank into Milk Drink. I think that's pretty valuable. Okay, and then obviously let's throw some Rock Smashes on as many Pokemon as possible. We want to take off Headbutt for now. I think so. We could probably get rid of Sand Tomb for now. Let's do that. Justin S, thank you for the chat. Welcome on in. Doesn't it Geodude evolve now? No, that's 25 in base game too. Goku doesn't need it. Chicky Tom might be useful with it. Although I think I want to run Reflect on it instead. That seems pretty useful. Oh, but Protect could also be pretty good. I like Protect. Just guarantee get rid of Rollout if we need to in a pinch. Not bad. Yeah, Geodude evolves at level 25. Don't forget you gave Miltank Bulk Up in place of Attract. Yup, that's totally what I did. I think we're good. Can we teach U-turn to someone? We can give Goku U-turn. That's interesting. I did not know that Mankey could learn U-turn. Do I want that? I don't know if I want to necessarily use that TM yet. Pretty sure you had a Ghastly in the box? Yes, this is true, but Miltank is scrappy, therefore it can face ghost types. And there's another Pokemon with a dark type move, so... not that Ghastly is not effective at all here, I just think there are probably better options. We're gonna go Citrus Berry on pretty much everything. We're gonna need the bulk here. What is... So your Razor Claw, your Shell Bell, and your Miracle Seed. I definitely think that Citrus is better for Geodude and Chicky Tom. I don't mind the Shell Bell idea. It works pretty well with Leech Life especially. Yeah, Gen 4 definitely doesn't have as many abilities as you might think, but it definitely has a lot more variety than Gen 3. Like, figuring out what Pokemon could have different abilities in Fire Red OK version, I think, is pretty difficult. Here, it's a little bit easier. You know, there's a lot more variety to work with. Ariados and Togetic over Ghastly? Oh, Togetic over anything. Like, Togetic is so good for this fight. It's got Charm. It's got Yawn. You know? Okay, I think we are all set. I'm gonna try to just throw Goku in there turn 1. Although that might be a bit of an ent. Let's start with Ariados. I like that. Drop a quick save. Gen 4 doubled the abilities. I didn't actually know that it was that much. He thinks I'm joking, but he forgets he sent me the file and I had access to and ability to change the moveset just to fuck with him. I'm scared now. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Unburden is also Gen 5. Okay, so in the future, chat, I'm going to come up with a better system for boss battle music, but for now, I've created, or not I have, Crimson has created a playlist for me. Thank you very much, Crimson, for doing that, because I straight up did not have time to put that together. I think we just choose a song. Oh, I know exactly which one we do. It's Gen 4? Okay, good to know. Unburden could be interesting, for sure. You stole my job, Crimson? No, no, no. You can still suggest songs that you want to put in the playlist. Alright, chat. Wish me luck. I wish I had a prediction system in place, but it does not. I can't figure out how to do it on YouTube. Reminder, if I lose a Pokemon, I'm gifting a member. So, keep that in mind. Here we go. Good luck. What's up, Whitney? I do want to battle, I think. I hope I don't regret it. Here we go. I'ma just send the Leech Life. Hope we outdamage this thing. Okay, that's not bad damage. Ariados is putting in the work and probably gonna take nothing in return. That's huge. Don't metronome, please. Okay, it's almost a two-shot. Oh, please. Please don't be like Fire Blast. What is this? What are you doing? Come on, please, please. Dude, are you freaking kidding me? How does this happen? Whitney's gonna heal here. How does this happen? That's crazy. Okay, my heart is actually racing now. Let's just use Ariados to the best of our ability. Keep going. The Fire Fang is insane. I did call it, didn't I? That's nothing. Shellbell goes crazy. Metronome, please, 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 please. Okay, this is fine. Sweetsen is completely okay. Just keep rolling. 50 base power leech life. Put in the work. This is fine. We tank it. Barely doesn't get the KO here. Please don't tell me I get punished for it. Payback's fine. I'm pretty sure we can tank this. It is boosted though. Okay. We take here. Huge. Okay, one down. 3 to go. In comes Miltank. This is gonna be tough because we're gonna need to switch in on a pretty heavy move. I think what we want to do is go to Leviathan. We have Rock Smash and Screech. Don't let it send up bulk up. You're right, Tom, you're right. Hypothetically, I could go Egg Spike first. Actually, oh, does this make sense? Here's the play. We go Drewski first on the switch. We throw a Rock Tomb in there to drop its speed, and then we go to Togetic. These don't be a lot of damage. Stomp. We just have to make sure that this next Stomp does not flinch. We need the speed drop here. Oh, Attract. Come on, please. Where's the bulk up, Tom? I don't see the bulk up. Please. Okay. Okay. That's a guaranteed speed drop, I think. Yeah. You should give the demon a nickname for Whitney. That's a great idea. Is -1 speed enough for Egg Spike to outspeed? That is the next question that I have. 21 speed. That doesn't seem too appetizing to me. I think we got to do it again. This is just Synth's music, yeah. Oh, do we just keep going? Let's Rock Tomb again. Another Stomp, don't flinch. Please. No! Okay. I'm going into Egg Spike. This is fine. I don't want to use too much HP yet. We still have the berry. Stomp's going to do a lot here, but we have the berry. Okay. Crit might kill here, but we need this charm to get off. Egg Spike, I'm going to need you to lock in right here, right now. Get this charm off, please. Oh, come on, man. You have another opportunity, though. Please. No flinch. That was not a crit. Please. No! No! Can we go one more? We're risking crit at this point. We're risking crit, but it needs to happen. Whitney's mill tank has 45 speed. Okay. We gotta go one more charm here. Don't crit. Please. Yes! Okay. Please, Egg Spike. Yes! That's huge. That's actually huge. We do need to switch now, though. So the charm is gone, or out, at least. I think now we go to Leviathan, and we just start rock smashing. We've got Screech, too. It's probably worth Screeching one time. Huge, that's nothing. We just have to not get a crit. Can we hit this? We can hit that, that's good. Okay. -2 defense. Milk Drink is totally fine. Keep using that, please. -3 defense, you love to see it. Just don't switch out now, Milk Tank. We're doing it. That's so much damage. You'd love to see it. -4 defense. Okay, Attract might make us go crazy here, but we just have to lock in here. Come on. Leviathan. This is literally gambling gameplay right here. Okay, the Milk Drink is not great. Watch out for Bulk Up to undo all of your debuffs. Please, Leviathan, I need you to break through. Yeah, Attract is still here. Tom's just confusing the chat at this point. I think that's the goal. That's like 3 turns in a row, bro. Oh my gosh. Leviathan, please. Finally! We don't even get the drop. What is it, -4? I would never lie to chat. That's like the 5th lie that you've put into chat tonight. You would lie to me, that's true. Kais just got a win, you love to see it. This is not looking good. Should I shouldn't Screech again. You know what? I should Rock Tomb for another speed drop, right? Or, oh no, we're already outspeeding. Okay, 1 Rock Smash. Dude, the Milk Drink is killing me. Okay, that's -5. We do have a berry, by the way. Okay, crit still doesn't do a lot to us. Do I switch out to break through Attract? I don't think it's worth it. That's so annoying, bro. Okay, it's -6 defense, I believe. This is insane. I gotta be careful with crit. Ooh, are we dead to crit here? Let me make sure I know how much damage crit does. This battle is actually taking forever. I can't heal in battle. Hardcore Nuzlocke. We were at 29. Okay, so it does 10 damage, roughly. We are fine to keep going, and that is what we are going to do. Please? Dude, please. Leviathan, lock in! Not the rollout, bro. I could be wrong. Oh, Power Shelf, thank you for the chat. Whitney gonna Whitney? You're right. I think the play is to go to Chicky Tom and just protect. This will break Attract. It's still minus attack and minus defense, so we could Poison Powder this and just use Chicky Tom from here. I don't mind that play. This will break rollout. Ooh, it misses anyways. This is great. Now we just poison powder, break that lumberry. Power Shelf says, oh hi, also cool to catch you live. Welcome on in. Glad you're here. Do we protect here? I don't think there's any benefit to protecting. Poison again. You hate to see that. A miss? Now we protect. Huge. Okay, it's rolling out again. Now we just protect again. We Razor Leaf. Good hit. We protect. That's fine. Mill Tank is down, chat. Ooh. But the fight is not over. Whitney has a third Pokemon. Any guesses? Too late. It's a Snubbull. This thing is a little crazy. We got the Intim. We got Headbutt. And it's also got Charm potential. Cameraman, thank you for the chat. We're going to Poison Powder here. Perfect choice, thank you. Big hit, big hit. Headbutt should be okay. And now we just protect stall. I love this game, chat. I love it. I don't think we're dead to crit Headbutt. Although, no, we do outspeed. We should be okay. We Razor Leaf, we protect, and then we Synthesis. Okay. Always protect. We Synthesis up while it Super Potions, and we keep rolling. I did upgrade the rival. Don't worry about that. Let's Synthesis here. We protect. And we Razor Leaf. Open and shut case for Whitney, chat. Deathless. You love to see it. No gifting members for you guys today. At least not yet. Is this just a team/difficulty hack? No. All of the Pokemon, at least 90% I could say, have been given a little bit of an upgrade. That includes move changes, that includes a couple of type differences, or changes rather. Evolutions have been changed so that you're not relying on trades. Wild encounter tables have been updated as well. It's the works. I will be... You know what? I should go ahead and release the docs for the changes at some point. I'll be doing that definitely for sure by the point that the game is out. What are you gifting members for again? I'm gifting members, 1 member for each death that we have. Okay. Yeah, Nox would be cool. Good to know. Okay, yeah, I forgot we can change the music now. Oh, we're coming to the end of the song. This is perfect. Ultra Bat. Welcome on in. Thank you for the chat. Just got here. Love the Jacynth music. I think it works pretty well for Whitney. Okay. Let's go back to some chill vibes. I'm gonna keep running Onyx. I feel like it's fun to try him out. Let's swap Egg Spike out for Pidgeot, or Pidgeotto rather. And I think we want to run with that for now. Yeah, give Ariados some time in the limelight. Oh, true. Yeah, this is very much a Pokemon Center track. So one thing that I'm trying to figure out is how do I want to use the game corner in my hack? Do I want to just give the player a bunch of coins? Do I want to make it easier or harder to get the things in there? I'm just trying to think about that. Take the monkey to Morty? True. We have battled a couple of these trainers already. Pre-Whitney. So just keep that in mind. I'll go ahead and go to the level cap here. Or at least the previous level cap. There is a website to cheese Voltorb Flip, so maybe I could just keep it the same. They can only get coins by spending coins. Should I make it so that you can only use OKoins in the game corner instead of like regular coins? Oh, we could do the bug catching contest. I think I'm just gonna run the normal encounter. Get a free little quick claw here. That's huge. What do we get, chat? We got a Hoot Hoot. Actually, can't believe we haven't gotten one yet. But this is good. Hoot Hoot is fantastic for Morty. Can I just say, holy. Congrats on the 36.9k subscribers. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's a big number, 369. Be for real, what's your favorite Pokemon that you got in this game? That's a good question. Honestly, Leviathan is looking pretty good for that spot after that fight. I'll have to check the box again, but I don't know. Microtransactions for Game Corner. I don't know, I'm kind of here for it. There are a lot of bug types in this place. They are still here. You should add a legit way to do the Arceus Sinjo Ruins event. I would love to do that. I would love to add that and the Celebi event, but I'm not sure if it's possible. Cool. Get your redeem nicknames in, chat, before I hit the draw, if you would like to be chosen to nickname this Pokemon. Listen, Hoot Hoot is still a good Pokemon. It's not the best, but it's still really good, and especially good for Morty, which we will be getting to during this stream. Okay, I'm gonna hit draw in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. What do we got? Dat, congratulations! What would you like to nickname our Hoot Hoot? Name it Tootsie? Alright, we're going with Tootsie. That's a crazy reference. I'm assuming for the Tootsie Pop? How many licks, you know? Oh, I forgot to give myself the 3rd badge on the overlay. Boom. You could have named it Hoot Hoot, you're right. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and get these items. I threw a Heat Rock here. There's not too many Pokemon that learn Sunny Day naturally, but having that early on, just feel like it makes sense to give it out in the wild. That is not usually given to you this early at all. And then of course, the Dig TM is usually here in base game. It really does look like the same owl. I agree. Honestly, I can imagine OK making Noctowl ghost flying. I can technically see it, but honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of it. It doesn't make as much sense to me. Because it is an owl. I understand why people want it to be ghost flying. But honestly, I think it's okay as normal flying. Shout out to the bug catching contest. Used to grind that when I was 9. You love to see it. Are the TMs infinite? No, they are not. But I will see if that's something I can do, or like where I can give out more TMs to the player. I think that could be an interesting improvement. I like that idea. I'm gonna note that down. Oh, we could do the mono flying for Hoot Hoot. I don't mind that. There's a patch to make it unlimited in Gen 4? If so, I might do that. I might just do that. I feel like that would be fun. Don't worry, there are more ghost types here, Drewski. There's a couple of more. Why not at least psychic flying? I feel like that overlaps with Natu at that point, you know? I feel like, I'm trying to think, who makes more sense to have the monotype flying the most? Is it Pidgey, Hoot Hoot, or Spearow? In my book, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Hoot Hoot makes the most sense because both Spearow and Pidgey look like they're normal, you know? Whereas Hoot Hoot, I feel like is a more special flying type in like my head. So maybe we do mono flying for Hoot Hoot. I don't mind that. All right, let's go ahead and fight this psychic type. We've just been standing here for 20 minutes yapping. Or I could just be using Leech Life to take out these Abras. Although I did change it so he has a Drowsy and a Kadabra? No, it's 2 Abras and a Drowsy. Shadow Sneak should do wonders here, no? Oh yeah. Spearow uses its normal stab a decent bit too. This is true. Although I did give Hoot Hoot Swift a little bit early. Not that it needs to change necessarily, but that is something to note. What's up, Mankey? I don't think I've seen Mankey in the overworld in this game. Goku seems interested in the tree. Well, let's hang out in the grass instead. How about that? Although, is there a better Pokemon to lead with for catching? Probably Chicky Tom. This is a new encounter, and we got ourselves a Stantler. This is great. I did give Stantler a couple of buffs here. So, honestly, I feel like Stantler might be pretty good for the gym, too. Let's just try to throw a ball here. Did you edit any abilities, too? I did. For instance, Chicky Tom here has Natural Cure when it can only get Overgrow in the base game. So there's your first example. Dino Nugs, I like your username. Thank you for the chat. Are the teams the same from the Fixing Johto videos? They are very similar. I have updated them a little bit. Holy crap, this thing is gonna kill me. That was almost a gifted member. We need like great balls here. Sasnak, welcome. How you doing? We might lose our Stantler here. Please? Fast? Let's try it. Oh, dude, please live, please live, please live. Come on, Stantler? Okay, chat, I need your help here. 1 ball remaining. As in, we have 1 more chance. Can we do it? Here we go. Come on, Stantler. Three? Let's go! That's crazy! Oh my gosh. You actually love to see that. I wasn't even worried, chat. I wasn't even worried. Alright, get your redeem nicknames in. Not even close, that's right. I'll give you 5 seconds, and then I will draw. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, I'm like the owl doing the licks on the Tootsie Pop. A 3, a 2. Okay, I'm drawing. I missed that commercial. DeLeaf, congratulations. DeLeaf, what are we naming our Stantler? I gotta pull up that clip, by the way. I gotta pull up the Tootsie Pop owl. Like, that is a cornerstone of my childhood at this point. 18 years ago on YouTube, by the way. What's up, Tam? Welcome back. We are nicknaming our Stantler that we just barely didn't miss out on. We're naming it not Rudolph based on DeLeaf's nickname, so thank you for the nickname, DeLeaf. Not Rudolph. That is accurate, if you think about it. Oh, crap. No space, no space. But yeah, for those just tuning in, we just caught a hoot hoot, and we named it Tootsie, after, the Tootsie Pop Owl. And now we're just gonna show that on stream, because I feel like that would be fun to watch. Been a minute since I've seen it. Also, I miss when it was rigged. Yeah, you can't, there's no explanation on whether it's rigged or not now. You just absolutely have no idea, Lauren. Here we go. Alright, let's check it out. Boom.
The Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show will return.
What is this? Okay, here we go.
Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
At least 3, right?
Find out. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
3. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie?
I guess it was 3, chat. I guess it was 3. Oh, man. We got there in the end. You like YTP, okay? Wait, what is that? Oh, YouTube poop? I should have known that that's what that was. I'm assuming that's what it is. I don't mind it. It's not my go-to humor, I would say, but some of it is fun. 3 is the magic number. You're right, Kais. You think it's around 400 to 500 licks? Wait, can you like test it out for us? For you? Also, because I caught that Stantler, we can actually not catch this Sudowoodo, which is fine. I'm okay with not using it on this run. I wanted to try to test out new Pokemon, and if you guys did not see, I found a full-on shiny Bonsly when I was playtesting. So I have had my fair share of Sudowoodo testing. We need you to test on stream? Well, that's what this is. I remember those ads, but why does it sound like it's from the 1800s? It really does. It's so bizarre. I have no clue. Oh, you know what's funny, chat? I totally forgot to pick up the flower pail. We gotta go back. Let's just go this way. There's another one? Darth? Oh, we don't have a Cutmon. I'm actually throwing. It's similar, but after the owl eats the lollipop, the narrator said the world may never know. Oh. Okay, it must be a different variant. I wonder if that's like the shiny version, you know? Uh-oh. It's okay, chat. We have a Leviathan. Please, Rock Tomb, just kill this. I'm sorry, Magby. I had to do it. I would never want to actually faint you in real life. It was movies, guys. Stop missing, please. Thank you. 2 in a row. You love to see it. A little aura farmer. That is what movies is, isn't it? Our little aura farmer. Almost ran into optional trainers. That is the best fire type. I'll say this every single stream. I'm a Magby fan. According to the internet, the amount of licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop varies. Well, that's just lame. It's gotta be 3. I guess we could check out our Hoot Hoot and Stantler while we're here. We have Insomnia as opposed to Tinted Lens, but honestly, Insomnia is gonna go crazy against Morty because he's got those Hypnosis Mons. And then of course we got the Intimidate Stantler here, who has received a bit of a buff in its stats. Let's check it out. We have buffed HP, attack, special attack, and speed. Actually, I think speed is slightly lower to balance it out. My favorite fire type is Slugma. I can't believe you got me to say that on stream. Don't clip that, chat. Ooh, Darth's is Torkoal. I feel like you never get to see Torkoal, and that's just sad. Oh, I almost forgot the flower veil again. Let's bring Abra. That's not a bad move. I do like Mr. Mime because he gives us some bulk. Can't we get Kadabra now? No, I actually pushed back its evolution to match with its, like, sister lines. Like, Geodude and, Machop and Ghastly all evolve later, so I just pushed it back to 25. And then also I gave... Oh, man, I wish we got Ladybug so we could show it off. But I also gave Abra different moves besides just teleport so that it can actually do something. Why? I feel like it just makes more sense to keep it in line with the rest of those kinds of Pokemon, you know? It's supposed to be early because Abra is useless. I get what they're going for with it. I just figured I'd do something different. Not for the sake of it being different, but I don't know, I just find it more interesting. Let's just try to kill this, actually. Give us some good XP. Oh, big Mimic pickup on that Razor Leaf, guys. Normally, I would want to use Sudowoodo on the team, but, yeah, we're just gonna try something different. What's the level cap now? It is 25, Lauren. Same as base game here. I did debate on lowering or raising it at this point, but I figured I'd just keep it the same for now. Now, for me, I feel like Chuck probably have like 1 level lower, because I feel like you don't ever get up to level 31 between Morty and Chuck, but that could just be me. So this is a kind of interesting fight that we have coming up here. It's a slightly more difficult double battle that is mandatory. I'm going to run Pidgeotto and Leviathan. Oh, does that make sense, actually? I don't know if that makes sense. Leviathan might die. I think Babidi might be okay. Let's run that for now and see what happens. Kadabra Eviolite is busted in HGSS. Unfortunately, Eviolite is a Gen 5 thing. I had Torkoal in my Emerald team, and it destroyed Glacia's entire team by itself. That's kind of crazy. You love to see that. Go ahead and throw some more citrus berries down. Let's keep going. Got a little double battle here. In the base game, I believe this is just a Clefairy and Jigglypuff, or maybe 2 Clefairies, and now there are 4 Pokemon on the squad. We have a Skiploom and a Sunflora. Now, what's interesting about these Pokemon is Skiploom has Sunny Day, and Sunflora is part Fire type in this ROM. So my main prerogative, I think, is to... I could target Skiploom. What's the win ratio on Gamble? It is not 1%. It is a 5% chance to win. And on top of that, there's another 1% to get the jackpot. And it's happened twice on this stream, by the way. I think we want to get rid of the Sunflora as soon as possible, but I could be wrong. Let's try. And then let's just do Confusion. Let's see what happens here. So the Sunny Day does get set up. Confusion comes out. Decent damage, decent damage. I'm assuming... Okay, Sunflora goes Mega Drain. That's fine. It is Chlorophyll, by the way. Yeah, if it had Solar Beam here, it'd be crazy. Just kidding, it's Solar Power. I forgot about that. It can either have Solar Power or Chlorophyll. So that's the toss-up there. Okay, Leech Seed gets set off on Babidi. Might need to switch next turn, but we'll see. I think Sunflora's Solar Beam is a little too difficult this early on. And then we got the evolved counterparts of the initial fight, which is also fun little doubles tech, which you'll see soon. I think now we could probably go into Goku. Ooh, I was hoping that would kill. I don't love the rollout. I think we go Chiquitom here, and then get Mankey to wreck the Skiploom. Okay. So now we can Poison Powder. Clefable's probably got, or I know it has Follow Me. I don't know if it's going to use it here. The idea here is Wigglytuff goes for rollout and Clefable throws down Follow Me. I'm going to try to target Wigglytuff here. Oh, the crit is crazy. Again, there is no fairy type in this ROM hack. That is done on purpose because this is a Gen 4 ROM hack. I don't want it to be, you know, outside the bounds of what Gen 4 is, if that makes sense. And there we go. I would say that's one of the more difficult fights, like, especially in the early game. Goku really is goated. You love to see it. So if you're only using OK Pokemon, does that mean you'll skip on catching a Scyther? Not necessarily. I am just catching Pokemon as I come across them. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is also a new encounter. Let's go Chiquitom. That is a dupe in Hoot Hoot. I'm hoping that we get a fire type here. Let's see what we get, though. Get your redeem nicknames ready. Ooh! Okay. So, if you guys remember, I gave Tangela a huge buff in Fire Red OK version. Oh, shoot. Do I have Pokeballs? I have 9. That should be okay. It hasn't received those buffs in this version, but that is because Tangrowth is a thing. I can't remember if I buffed the stats of Tangrowth or not. I don't think so. But it has a much better moveset, and I did give it Leech Seed. So I think it's going to be pretty good in this ROM hack. From what I read, Pidgeot should be the fastest, but mixed. Hero should have the highest attack. Dodrio should be an all-arounder. And Noctowl should be a special attacker. That makes sense. Oh, this is bird research. Okay. I like that. I'm going to jot that down as the nicknames come in here. My Bluetooth mouse is currently lagging. You'll love to see it. I might have to go wired here, chat. At some point. Okay. How do we want to catch this thing? I think we probably could go to Zek and throw down a couple quick attacks. Just don't hit Whirlwind. Ooh, Poison Powder's not what you want to see. Get a Growlithe. Growlithe is available on this route. That is accurate. Make Pidgeot electric type? That doesn't make sense in my head to me. I don't know. It's a bird, you know? I mean, I know that there are electric flying birds, but to me, its design does not scream electric type. But I understand the idea. Can we catch this thing? I'm gonna synthesis up real quick. It's growthing. Yeah, I'm glad Ryu agrees. I'm gonna Poison Powder here. I might get punished, but we only have 5 balls left. Perfect. Okay, we're fine. So we got ourselves the Tangela. I don't think Tangela is going to be great here for Morty, but I think it might serve its purpose later on. Why is it growthing? Because it does more damage. Okay, I'm going to go ahead... Always punished. I'm going to go ahead and do a little drawing for the nickname. Good luck, chat. And we got... Drewski! Drewski with another nickname on the stream. Congratulations. What are we nicknaming our Tangela? Lauren's already locked and loaded for the next nickname. GG's for sure. Vine like the dead app. That's crazy. All 7 seconds of fame right there. And there's the Houndoom, chat. I did move Houndoom to this route, and I believe it's on the route below as well. So you can get Houndour, however you want to say it, before Morty, which I think makes sense in my head. Unfortunately, we did not get it this run, but that's okay. You could get the Burn Tower encounter, for sure, Lauren. I'm going to invest in some Great Balls, chat. I think we... Oh, I mean... I'm not going to say that. Could have made a funny joke there. I'm going to level up a couple of times. Just maybe to 22. Ooh, Screech is not terrible, although I don't really love it. I think 22 seems pretty good here. We could go Magical Leaf because it guaranteed does not miss, but Razor Leaf does have the high crit chance, and I kind of like that. Maybe we'll come back to Magical Leaf at some point. But what were you going to say? Well, I was just going to say I already have Great Balls. Bold of you to assume it was going to be funny. That's true, though. That's true, Kais. Good point. Speak your mind, Chief. Do I want to run barrier or reflect? Because I think we get baton pass at some point. Doing the barrier plus baton pass seems pretty good. I'm gonna forego the reflect because I know we can just teach it via TM at some point. Ooh, this is interesting. Sounds good, Dad. I should fill up on water too here shortly. So one of the interesting things about Onyx is it gets Sandstorm pretty soon. Sniper Meganium for boosted crit on Razor Leaf. That would go hard. That would definitely go hard, Crimson. We have Sandvale. So I'm gonna throw this on here. I would love to play test with that Sandvale a little bit. I don't think I've played around with it too much, like as an ability in general, so I think that would be a little fun. Might as well throw the Twister on. Although we're not going to be facing any dragon types anytime soon, but let's go Goku first. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but in base game, you fight a Team Rocket grunt in the theater. And this grunt is like the weakest grunt in the game. It is kind of absurd. You could do thick fat on Meganium for sure. I might consider that because of its secondary typing that I gave it. I'm gonna write that down because I know that a lot of people give grass type Pokemon thick fat because it's good. So it might be too good. I don't know. I will definitely consider it though. Monsoon's gotta go. Sounds good. Peace out. Let's see. Can you rename the grunt to Kais? That's kind of a baller move. Okay, I'm not seeing the rocket grunt on Bulbapedia, which is kind of strange. I feel like Bulbapedia usually has everything on it. But regardless... Oh, here we go. I gotta show this off. Level 12 coughing! What are we doing here, Game Freak? The gym leader in this town goes up to 25. Level 12 coughing! That's a bold claim. This game has lots of weak teams. This is true, but I feel like this is notable. Like, this is a trainer you fight in Slowpoke Cave or whatever it's called. Or Slowpoke Well. So anyways, I gave it a buff. Not that it's the hardest trainer in the world, but it's definitely an upgrade. I like to think that he was just hired. It's possible. It is very possible. Chrome is just like not working for me right now. You love to see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fight this trainer. He's just riding Team Rocket's coattail. I think that's accurate. Silver Whip, thank you for the chat. I'll give Ancient Power to Meganium as an evolution move. I feel like that's super not normal for starter Pokemon, but I do like the idea because it does seem like an ancient design. He lied on his cover letter. His CV. That's true, the entire team was just hired, which is crazy because they're a 2-year-old team at best. Or I guess at worst. Okay, it's an Ekans. For a second I thought it was going to be a Eradicate, which is why I threw Goku in. That is Intimidate. We do not have a ground type move, but I think Leviathan should still be able to take this thing out. Their teams are all like the first mons they found near the city they applied in. It's crazy. We are paralyzed, which kind of sucks, but maybe we try to set up a sandstorm here. Okay. No miss yet. That sandstorm chip is actually helping pretty nicely. So Ekans and coughing. Does that ring any bells, chat? Oh, I did not mean to hit barrier there, but that's fine. Worked out in our favor. Jennifer is going to catch Eternatus. Good luck. Ancient Power for the dinosaur sounds fun. I don't mind it as a move for it to have. I just don't think it makes sense as an evolution move specifically. It's okay. I'm going to note it down though as a possible move for it to learn. Okay, chat, I'm going to take a quick break before we take on Burn Tower and Morty. So don't go anywhere. I'm just going to fill up my water here. Yeah, a little anime reference, exactly. This is why I like Infinite Fusion when you join Team Rocket. True. Oh, my mouse is really not working that well. It is chair time, Kais. That's right. Okay. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, and we will be fighting Morty tonight. So stay strapped in, folks, and I'll see you soon. Oh. My mouse is simply not doing anything? I can't mute myself? Hold on. I'm just not gonna mute, but I can't change scenes. What is happening? Okay, we're just gonna slide through them. I will fix that in just a sec. I'll be right back. Spin. When it is natural. Okay, I'm gonna see if my other mouse works better here. Right? Stop. Okay. We should be back now. Hope you guys are doing well. How does the XP work? Oh yeah, you get XP for your, I guess your OKoins, if you will, just by chatting. Or by gambling. Okay, cool. Everything should be working now. Just gonna reorient a few things and we should be good to go. Okay. Guys, just yap and exist. So true. Boobies was immobilized by love. True. Doesn't he look immobilized? Guys, should we just have Moobies take over stream? I don't think you need me anymore. I think this is all we need. You know? Getting popcorn to prepare for the Morty fight, you'll love to see it. Off the stage, you're interrupting the show. Okay, fine. I'll get off the stage. I'll collect the Surf TM and do a couple other things. Movies has seen some things since or during the Cold War. What? Moob creations? That is not something that I thought was going to be on my 2026 bingo list. Okay, I do like Call of Movies. That's kind of sick. Okay, we do get a new encounter in Burn Tower. Very psyched about what we could get here. It matters. I'm going to heal up, though. We can also get our encounter to the left of the city. It is higher in level, by the way. It's kind of designed to be at the level of the gym. So you just have to be careful with that route in particular. But let's get our encounter real quick. Okay. So, obviously, I put Mischievous in the Burn Tower. I feel like it works pretty well here. We could have gotten a couple other Pokemon. Could have obviously gotten ourselves a Moobies, which would have been great. But, you know, today is not the day for Moobies, apparently. Just gonna have to sit on the sidelines a little bit longer. But Burn Tower could be Ghastly, Mischievous, Coughing, Zubat, or Magby. So, bit of a mix-up there. Go ahead and get your nicknames in so I can catch this thing. How do I want to weaken it? I could go to Zek... Ek? Who beats the coach, not the player? True. We'll go Peck here. That's decent damage. This could be crazy, although I don't know if it's going to be good for the gym in particular or not. I want to risk crit. Let's throw a ball here. Might as well hit it with the Ultra Ball, you know? Huge. You love to see it. So, one thing I'll note is I did add the Dusk Stone to the Safari Zone Pokemart. So we are going to get Miss Magius way earlier on in this game that you could get in the base game. So That's exciting. Alexander Cooper, how you doing? It is time to draw a name. Good luck, chat. You got 5 seconds to enter your redeems. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Redeem. Lauren finally gets the W on what I would consider one of the more interesting encounters of the run. That's crazy. Congratulations, Lauren. What are we nicknaming our Mischievous? Can I touch my hair? Okay. What's up with my hair? Lorena! I like it. That's good. Boom. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Y. Okay. Have you played games before Y? You should go back and play them if you haven't. I knew I was going to be goated this run. Listen, Mischievous is pretty good, I'm not going to lie. We got a decent box coming together here. We have Chlorophyll, Tangela. I believe its second ability is Thick Fat. Speaking of grass types with Thick Fat. Let's not quite get a team together for the gym. I think we can wait until we do the rival fight real quick, which I believe is at the level of 23. So that's what I will go to on my team. This is quite the interesting team we're rocking here. I'm very pleased with the roster. Fury Swipes has been buffed a little bit. Its accuracy is now 90. I think it was like 80 or 85 before. Or maybe the damage output was buffed. Let me check. No, it's the accuracy. You could always gamble. I can always gamble, you're right. And so can Ryu. Do I want to get rid of Absorb for Fury Swipes? Chat, you know what's crazy? I just realized that I wasn't recording this whole time. That is an L right there. That is a huge L. Let's get rid of Absorb. We're not going to need it. Can you face to the right? Why? Alright, and then I'll use this Citrus Berry to heal up, although... Do I have any other healing potential? I do not. I should be okay. Let's lead with Babidi. You're recording right now? I usually record my streams. I think Owen should gamble 2,500 OKoins for the vibes. I'll do it. Let's see what we get, chat. Good luck. Ooh, I lost out. Unfortunate. You absolutely hate to see that. I did not get it. Why does Mr. Mime looks like unsaturated? Why is its overworld sprite like this? I have never seen this before. That is creepy. That's like worse than its Pokemon Detective Pikachu design. Alright, rival fight. Good luck. We got a Zubat. I have confusion. YMac, welcome on in. How are you doing? Can I see your back? I'm good. Thank you, though. That is a bug-type Pokemon right there, by the way. And it's a Scyther. Our rival is carrying a Scyther. This is, a little dangerous, I would say. But we do have Leviathan. We got Rock Tomb. Oh! Just barely missed out on the KO. Miss out on the Rock Tomb. Let's go for the 100% accurate headbutt. And there you have it. We got the Quilava. This should be easy money for Leviathan. We managed to grab the Rock Tomb, which is crazy. I'm gonna go... I don't know if headbutt gets the KO here. That's yikes right there. That was a crit mud slap. We almost died. You hate to see that. So those membership gifters in chat. Why this now? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Please hit this confusion. Thank you. And Elekid. Okay. I think it sent in the Quilava because it had Mud Slap. I think we should be okay to just throw down another confusion. Oh yeah, we're fine. Even with crit. Okay, never mind. We're not fine anymore. We can just go to Chiquitan though. We're good. We're good. Oh, is stream freezing for you? Will Miss Magius be Ghost Psychic? I haven't changed its type yet, but I'm not opposed to it. How do you see your tokens? Do exclamation mark OKoins like this. Can you fix Electivire stats? I gave it the fighting typing. Bruh. I don't think I've changed its stats, but I can look into it. What would you say is wrong with Electivire stats? I'm gonna write down Ghost Psychic for Miss Magius. I definitely don't hate it. Electivire is the most disappointing Pokemon in the series. Can you fix its stats? What's wrong with its stats? Fire, Poison, Magmortar? Currently it's Fire Dark, but I'm seeing a lot more praise for Fire Poison these days for it. So I might consider it. I feel like it makes more sense that way. Because it gets Smog super early. Problem is, I guess it gets Feint Attack too, but not that moves dictate the type all the time. So we do need to go to the basement of this place. Give him actual physical electric moves, that's fair. Fire, Poison, Magmortar. I don't hate it. I'm gonna skip this song. Let's go here. Yo, Alexander Cooper, thank you for the
$5. I love Pokemon Heart Gold. My first super chat. Can you please face to the right?
Thank you for the 5, and I'm glad that you like Pokemon Heart Gold. I don't know if I should face to the right though. I very much appreciate the super chat though. Give it fighting type and cross chop goes crazy. True. Big booms, big booms. Do we have repels? We do, we're good. Little sus, little sus. Not gonna lie. Are you using Owen for the Roblox Face ID? What in the world is that? Wait, Lime, please indulge us with what this is. Do you have to use Face ID to play Roblox? I was not aware of this. Look it up? Okay. The beasts got off the treadmill and started going on jogs. So true. No, you need to use your Face ID to chat. Oh. That's kind of bizarre. I don't know about that. I hope that's not what he was doing. Voice chat age. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Little self-destruct never hurt anybody. Oh, the Magmar though. We should be okay. Fire spin could be scary. Speed drop could matter there. Does not. Okay, we're getting close to cap, but not too close. Let's keep going. The verification is flawed. Gotcha. I mean, yeah, it does sound pretty flawed. A tad more speed or bulk wouldn't hurt it either. It's primarily lacking just good electric moves. Okay. I will consider taking a look at the moveset especially. I'm not sure how I feel about the stats. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I don't have any way of healing off HP, do I? I have Oran berries. Let's stick with that for now. People use SpongeBob's driver's license and it worked. That is actually hilarious and based, I'm not gonna lie. Unless you're using it for malicious means, then it's not based. Dragon Rage Charmeleon here, by the way. We could outspeed after the speed drop, but I'm just gonna be super careful here. I actually might take Dragon Rage off here. It might be too much for this early on. But I actually kind of like it because there's a good item behind this fight. Pokemon is 30 years old this year. Yeah, I'm very excited to see what Pokemon does. Obviously, I think they are going to drop Gen 10 this year, and I think they're going to announce it at Pokemon Day. So I'm very excited to see that. We have very slow Pokemon. I'm going to hope that Tizet can outspeed this thing. There is no Fairy type in this game. This is Gen 4. We could go Twister, though. It's not Dragon type, but... Oh, we have Mud Slap. We're not sacking today, boys. We quick attack here, and then we're fine. You sure about that, Owen? I am pretty sure. Gen 4 sprites peak? I mean, I can't deny that I think I like Gen 5 sprites a bit more. Base 95 speed for Electivire is pretty fast, especially in Gen 4. Is that what it has in base game? That seems pretty fine to me. Alexander Cooper says, do you like Team Rocket? Yes, I wish they were stronger. And that's part of the idea of this game, is they are a bit more difficult. Also banned. All right, so let me know what you guys think about this guy having Dragon Rage. It might be too much this early on, but it's not going to use it every turn. I've fought that guy a couple of times. Sometimes it doesn't use Dragon Rage at all. Sometimes it uses it every time, so just got to be careful there. Oh crap, the overlay is kind of glitched out. Is it this? Nope. That. That's hilarious. I didn't think it could go that high. I'm gonna have to figure out how to truncate that, I think. We're just gonna decrease its size for now and call it a day. Unless someone else wants to super chat now who has a smaller nickname. You like evil team leaders Giovanni, Cyrus, and Lysander? I think Cyrus is pretty good. He's a pretty challenging fight. And that's about it. I feel like he kind of just wants to take over the world, which is a little weak in my opinion. But he is a challenging fight, so he's got that. How is Birdkeeper Lance's team looking? That's a great question. Do you want me to answer whether or not he's still a bird keeper? Okay, before we take on Morty, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this encounter. We're a little higher in levels now, so I feel like it's a little more doable. So go ahead and get those redeem nicknames in, and holy crap, we got the Magnemite. I think this is gonna be a great encounter for us to show off. Although I don't know what I'm gonna do to... Ooh! Kais, thank you for the super chat, dude.
Use this action replay to play as movies 6211880000259000002BDD20000000000.
I think that is the best super chat I've ever received. I'm gonna type in the action replay code right here real quick. Ready? Ready? Okay, I did it. I think I'm playing his movie. Is it working? I think I'm playing his movies now. It worked, it worked. That was crazy. Thank you for the super chat, Kais. Does it work though? I should try that. It works on actual DS. Wait, so does it change your player character's model to a Magby? Or does it like replace the Pokemon that you have? Little Aura Man. I love that nickname. Let's go Leviathan. Let's do like a headbutt. That's good. You have a Nintendo Switch? I do! I have a Nintendo Switch 2, actually. Believe it or not. Okay, get your redeem nicknames in now. The Overworld sprite, that's crazy. Okay, I kind of want to test it out now. I'm gonna do a little save after we nickname the Magnemite, and we're gonna try it out. All right, we're gonna draw a nickname here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, chat. And there we go, Lime. Congratulations. What would you like to nickname our Magnemite? Congratulations. Lime was just preoccupied doing some gambling, and it worked out. It seemed to work out in his favor. That's awesome. My bank account is taking a hit. Maganetti. That's kind of sick. Kind of reminds me of pasta. Maganetti. Thank you for the nickname, Lime. You made it up on the spot. You love to see it. Ultra says, when do you stream? Every Tuesday at this time. I can only fit in one a week right now, unfortunately. I would love to stream more, but I am planning on doing some Discord events soon, where I do like team building for my videos live on Discord. So stay tuned for that. That would be on a different night. But usually I am on stream here on YouTube on Tuesdays during this time. It doesn't work? Oh, Dat tried it out? Watch all of the Pokemon in his party turn into Magmy and we have to reset. That would be tragic. We should make our team now. We should. Should we try out the action replay code or not, chat? I'm kinda scared. I think we gotta. Okay. I am going to export a backup memory just in case Tom says no. I'm scared. I think we should be. I should maybe not do this. Watch a stream crashes. That would be insane. It's okay, I have a backup memory. I'm actually scared. Yeah, after Lance, I like that. Oh! Wait, Kais has a screenshot of it. He threw it in the chat. It's kind of sick. No way! Okay guys, I'm here playing some Pokemon Heart Gold. OK version. This is actually Movies version. Not OK version anymore. OK is a tool. I've just been... can't walk that hard though. But I think it's time to take on the gym. This is crazy. Oh my god. I actually love this. Zach? Okay. My work. Okay, it's time. Buy a little for a minute. Let's switch to Babidi for this. Hey Movies, can you add me to the team? Yeah, this medium has nothing on me and my moving power. I'm gonna move all over the place. Coach. He's running the squad. Let's go, Babibi. Dude, the Babibi tweet crazy. Woohoo! Killing it. Oh man, what a crazy bit. Okay, let's level up the squad. We'll stay as Movies for now. Thank you, Kais, for sending us that code. Owen is a VTuber now. Should I be a VTuber for a day? He killed Movies, no! If only we made a custom trainer sprite to have Movies throw the ball. That would be crazy! I do have someone on Fiverr that I use to make custom back sprites, because I've done, like, the Faulkner Mons only before. I could get him to do the back sprite for Movies, and just use Movies for an entire run. It could happen. It could work. Okay, so, here's what we're gonna do. You can also replace Mankey for this fight. Low-key, Mankey might be okay. He might be okay. I don't want to bring in my own ghost type. That's the thing. Pokemon Movies version? Okay, Movies, it's time for me to sleep. Take care of yourself. If anyone in chat disrespects Movies, I'll wake up and ban them on the spot. That sounds good. Thank you, Tom, for joining. And sleep well. I don't mind the spore angle. Although we probably don't need Onyx here. Oh, we definitely want to bring Togetic. Togetic is just all around S tier Pokemon. We could throw Abra in because it's just super fast. Let me level up Paris for a sec. I think you might be pleased with what happens when it evolves. Hint, hint, wink, wink. We do get Slash here, which is way better than Cut, although we can't delete HMs, which is really annoying. I wonder if there's a way for me to get rid of that. But I don't think we're ever going to need Poison Powder because we have Spore, so that's good. And there we have it, folks. We got ourselves the Parasect. And your boy, Bug Boy, has gained the Ghost typing. This thing is part bug, part ghost now. It is no longer quad weak to those pesky fire types. But it does still have dry skin for now. I think it makes sense because, like, the mushroom itself is a parasite. So it's dead. You should make it possible to remove HMs. I was just thinking of noting that. I don't know if it's possible or not, but I will try. Make it possible to remove HMs. Knew it. This is pretty by the numbers, but, you know, I still think it is a worthwhile change. Who else could we use here, chat? Could get Graveler. Could come in handy, although Ghastly Line and Misdreavus have Levitate, so I don't love that. Could bring our own Deer for Intimidate. We actually do get Gyarados here now, actually, so that's probably the play. Let's run with this team. I'm going to level them up, see if they get any other new moves that might help us out, and we're golden. Although I probably shouldn't have evolved them all the way yet, because we still have a couple of trainers that we need to get through. Stantler seems better than Pidgeot. That is entirely possible. But honestly, Tootsie's going to be so good for this fight. For real. You will see. It does get confusion here, which is huge. Let's go ahead and get rid of Reflect for now. I could see Reflect being helpful. Especially against, like, Sucker Punch, but I think it's okay. But that is a knock against Majin for sure. Disable, I'll take it over Teleport, why not? That's true, we already have Noctowl and Togetic. Let's see what else we can get. I'm not used to seeing Magby. It's crazy. Have you ever made a moveset carry over after the Stone Evos? Yes, so if you are doing Stone Evolutions in this game, which you do get access to them earlier on, do we run Unknown here? They will have the same moveset level up setup as their pre-evolutions, which is not normal in base game, which is very surprising. What do we do here? We could just run Chicky Tom. Get that synthesis going. It can't really do anything besides that, though. I guess we'll go Stantler. I don't mind that. Sand attack's not bad. We'll take it. I hope and I think we do get a move that we can actually use to attack these ghost types, but let's double check that that's the case. We do have Astonish, I guess. I'd rather have something else. Confuse Ray is not too bad. We'll give it a try. You can suggest themes to be added to the playlist, Lauren. And, of course, we have Magic Crap here, who does not evolve at 20 anymore. We pushed it to 25 just to make the early game a little bit more difficult, challenging, I would say. There you go. Although it doesn't get Bite, which is kind of problematic, actually. That might change things. I should probably make that a thing. Give Gyarados Bite on Evo. I must not have changed that yet or something. We could give it maybe a TM that might help us. It's obviously not going to learn Shadow Claw. We don't really have a lot of TMs here, chat. Are you adjusting Magikarp's type, or is it staying water flying? I'm planning on keeping it water flying, but if you have a suggestion, totally feel free to run it by me. See what I think. I'm actually tempted to run Slugma here. I think it's a level 20 move, yeah. I don't really know what the best play is. So the problem I'm having to deal with is I gave Gengar a coverage move. And giving Gengar a coverage move honestly changes the whole fight. Besides just Sucker Punch. Like, it makes it way more challenging. Then it doesn't get another level up move until Hydro Pump at 41? In Gen 4? That seems crazy. Let me see. I'm going to level up Unknown. Might be the play here, which is kind of insane that I'm saying that out loud. We get Cosmic Power, which actually might change things up. Do a little setup and sweep tactic here. It is holding a Petra Berry. We do not need that. And then I actually think we need to go back down to Goldenrod real quick so we can pick up more berries. This is... I am refining this to make sure that we are doing the best of our abilities against this fight. So Kai says both Water Dark and Water Dragon works for Gyarados. I definitely agree with that. I just don't know if I want to give a Water Dragon type to the player so early on. Like, if I made it Water Dragon, I think I would push the evolution back to like 30 or 35. Tyler's back, you love to see it. Ping ping, give more of gambling. That's what I'm saying, it might be busted to give it so early on. Or make it Water Dark, yeah. Well, the thing is, at that point, I gave Feraligatr that typing. So then, I guess that would mean that players can just get, you know, Cyndaquil or Meganium and then just have the same type as the other starter, which is fine. I don't see that as a huge problem, but I feel like it's definitely worthwhile to mention. How are you, a Magby? So Kais here, oh shoot, my bad. Kais here just gave me an action replay that changed my overworld character to Magby. So we're running with it for now. This is such an odd team that I have. I don't think so. The thing that makes Gyarados a water flying is it's using its draconic powers to destroy everything. So it lost them. I see what you're saying, Drewski. I see what you're saying. I think it is more fun. Oh, dude, stop running into optionals. New main character, that's right. It's Moobies. Let's go Stantler for the Intim. Go for that sweet Stomp Flinch potential. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. But win Heart Gold, Soul Silver? Oh, I see what you're saying. In Heart Gold, Soul Silver, that's right. Well, that's what we were talking about earlier, is I could totally give myself a back sprite that looks like Magby, and then it really would feel like a Mystery Dungeon. Has anyone done that before as a ROM hack? That sounds like a pretty sick idea. I don't know how feasible that is, because like, you'd have to change every NPC's text to be like, why is a Pokemon talking to me right now? Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to use the Psychic-type Pokemon against the ones that do not have Sucker Punch. And then we're going to use the Flying-type Pokemon on the Pokemon that do have Sucker Punch, because they won't take super effective damage. This seems pretty good to me. Let's double check to see if anyone can learn Shadow Claw or Payback. You can throw Payback on Babidi, but I don't love that. Let's go ahead and make it so we can see. We are at the level cap on Mr. Mime, so I will switch out here. Let's go Egg Spike for extra sensory. And let's not fall off, chat. Meowth talked in the anime and almost nobody questioned it. That's fair. Good point. Oh, doesn't get the KO. Fine? Oh, we're not fine. We're not fine, chat. It's fine, we can switch now. Let's go Tootsie. Confusion. Please hit through. Okay, that's fine. We still haven't bought super potions. Let me do that real quick. Oh, also, good mention here. The mart in this town sells you sunstones, moonstones, and leaf stones. So that is super helpful against Morty specifically, I think. That guarantees that you get your Clefables and you get your Wigglytuffs for this fight. Along with, among other things, Sunflora, Victory Bell. Meowth earned his language via trauma. True. Maybe that's why Pokemon trainers don't question it, because they know that the Pokemon that can talk has seen things, and they don't want to deal with their trauma. You know what I mean? That did so much damage. What the heck? Let's go off. Uh-oh. Confuse Ray? Uh-oh. Sand Attack could go crazy. We got an Astonished Flinch here. Please. Oh, we're so fine. We're not fine? Oh, we're fine. We do get Follow Me here, but that's just not great. It is almost Morty time, chat. I have been yapping too much. Was just thinking, what about a fire water Gyarados? I don't mind it. I just don't think it's the best fit, in my opinion. Oof. Tough loss, Jennifer. Oh, dude, the confusion. I might have to run Lumberries on my Pokemon. Oh, dude, please. Thank you. I can switch out. We go Rudolph. We go Astonish. Good. Good, good, good. Let's heal up and level up to 25 and we're golden. I am so tempted to bring Slugma, chat. I know that would be so not in line with our Magby use. Oh, I'm actually so nervous for this. Clearly Gyarados is an electric steel type. So true. That is so true. I really wish we had Insomnia and not Poison Point. Okay, let's just send it, chat. We're gonna go for it. Oh, big Psybeam upgrade here. Big Evo 2? I could bring D's, Okay, what we could do, hypothetically, is check out what Abra's... Oh, we didn't level up here. We could check out what Kadabra's hidden power is, but I don't think that's necessary. I did give Abra hidden power on level up. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's throw some items on these guys. We'll hop in. I'm gonna throw Lumberry down on pretty much everybody but Noctowl, because Noctowl has Insomnia. So I think a Citrus Berry works the best there. And what is Egg Spike holding? Super Potion? That doesn't make sense. Let's also go Lum there. Okay. Any other held items that make sense here? Muscle Band, maybe. Actually, not at all. I am going to make a weird lead. Let me check what Nature Power is here. I believe it's Tri-Attack, which means we gotta rely on Hidden Power. Which I believe is Grass, no? Okay, it is Tri-Attack. So you know what though? I might actually not be that good here. That's fine though. Let's just run it. I think we're gonna try to lead with our unknown and just set up cosmic powers. That's the attempt, and if that doesn't work, we can just switch out and try something else. Okay, chat. Good luck. I'm going to find a song real quick. This seems appropriate. Okay. Morty, what you got? Oh yeah, Moobies is gone. Oh, okay, Moobies is back. I think we just saw a ghostly aberration. Okay. I know, this isn't the song. This is not the song that I chose, Lauren. Getting there. I'm getting there. Good luck, chat. Movies against the world. Morty now leads with a mischievous. Glory hole, do your worst. Oh crap, that's actually going to do so much. Please don't Omni Boost. My plan failed immediately. We gotta switch. We gotta switch. We could go Egg Spike and Yawn. I like this. Oh, it read my inputs! Okay, Psywave is a random power level. Do I send the Yawn here? Or do I just go extra sensory? Get your ghost out of my glory hole. I think someone's getting a gifted member. Yeah. I'm going to assume that that was a high roll. Psywave is 100 accuracy in this game. Good luck. Okay. Low roll, low roll, low roll. No! Egg Spike, dude! That's a gifted member. That is a gifted member. This will occur after the stream, or after the fight. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Psywave is random damage, so I just assumed it would do lower next time. That was kind of our goat. I guess I'll go not Rudolph. Called it. For real. I feel like we could just Astonish. We're relatively fast. I think we're going to outspeed. We could go for a Confuse Ray first. And I like that. Let's Confuse Ray. Hopefully turn 1 hits itself in a confusion. Please. You hate to see that. That's so much damage. I'm going to Sand Attack. Huge. 2's fine. We Astonish. It hit through. We get the flinch. Hyper Potion, that's good. We want it to use it now. Big flinch. Okay, okay. 1 down. 4 to go. This is not going well. This is really not going well. It might want to put us to sleep. This might be the point where we use Tootsie. I'm going Tootsie. Yup. Thank you, Insomnia. Now we just Confusion. Curse is fine. We can take a little chip damage. Haunter's down. I'm assuming Gengar comes out here. Okay. So this is where it gets super, super tricky. And you're about to find out why. I think we can go Babidi here. Babidi is probably going to be our golden ticket out of here. I could be wrong. What is your favorite Johto gym leader? Honestly, probably either Faulkner, Jasmine, or Morty. Elite 4 member, I'm not sure. Probably Karen for sure. Gengar, oh, that's true, actually. The outspeeding part does go crazy. I know it's not using Shadow Ball on this turn, so that's the good thing. That's why I kind of think that we could go Babidi into not Rudolph. Who has the highest bulk? I mean, definitely Babidi. Let's go Babidi here. Okay. Confuse Ray is not the best, but it's probably Shadow Balling. I'm going to go to not Rudolph here. Ariados would have been good, I agree. Although not too good. You'll see why. Shadow Ball, free switch, you love to see it. Honestly, Sand Attack strats might be the play. Trying to think if Confuse Ray is better here. Let's Sand Attack in... We Confuse Ray. It confuses us. We have Lumberry, though. We might have already burned it, though. We didn't. That's huge. We're gonna cheese. One Sand Attack. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're probably dead to whatever comes out here. We can hope for it to hit itself. I'm gonna opt to stay in this round. This is super risky, but I think we need to do it. Problem is, do we do Sand Attack or Astonish? I'm gonna go for Astonish. Please hit yourself, Gengar. Please! Nope. Intimidate might come in handy. Okay! Hit through, please! Thank you. That's decent damage. We gotta switch now, though. Does it want to Sucker Punch again? Either way, it fails if we switch. What is Rudolph's speed? 51. Majin has the best chance of outspeeding, but I highly doubt that it's possible. I think we can go into Tootsie and hit a Confusion or Hypnosis. Please hit yourself. Dude, why would you go Icy Wind there? Oh, no. Why would you Icy Wind on the Switch? Citrus Berry actually saves us here. But that's the thing, I gave this thing Icy Wind. It is a menace. We could go for Hypnosis, but it's a gamble. I think we gotta go for damage. Tootsie, please do not get crit. Good luck. It snaps out. It Sucker Punches. The miss. The one Sand Attack actually coming in clutch here. Okay, we have a chance. Oh, wait, Citrus Berry. We just keep going. We just keep going, chat. Sucker Punch, that shouldn't do too much. It's intimidated. We're probably dead to Icy Wind now, though. Let's just keep going. It just keeps wanting to hit Sucker Punch. We're so fine. We're so fine, chat. Okay. We might get out of this with one death. Okay. And then Morty's Stantler. I could have gone with Parasect for the ghost typing, but I think Stantler works as a very fun vibes-based addition here. Now, this is we're still not out of the woods yet. This is probably going to Stomp, Confuse, or Hypnosis us. Although I don't know if ability storage is in this game. I think that's only in Gen 5, so I don't know if it thinks that I have insomnia still or not. I think Stomp is coming out. Although there's probably a chance that it still wants to status us. I feel like a Hypnosis angle could work here. Or just Swift for stab. No more popcorn. Oh, man. I'm gonna go for Hypnosis. Good luck, Tootsie. Oh, do I want to risk Tootsie right now? Neto, thank you for the chat. You're doing a Pokemon game too? Awesome. What do I want to do here? Yeah, there's no ability storage in Gen 4. I'm going to go Babidi. I am super, super bulky. I could set up a barrier so it doesn't stomp me. I just feel like it might be too early to swap. I'm going to stay in. We Swift. It goes for Stomp. Please survive this. Tootsie! Oh my god! That's crazy. I cannot believe that Tootsie clutched out. That is huge. Okay, now we go to Babibi. Dude. That is a huge clutch for Tootsie. That's 3 licks right there. We could barrier. What's our speed? We are getting outsped here. I don't feel great about a Shadow Ball coming in. We could be baiting Shadow Ball, and if that's the case, we switch to not Rudolph for the Intimidate. This Stantler is neutral nature, and it's 2 levels below us, so we could outspeed here. Please be Shadow Ball. Please be Shadow Ball. Please, please, please. Yes, dude. Okay. Yeah, I gave this thing Shadow Ball because it's the TM of the gym. 51 speed. I think it's possible. We have to send this. Stomp. Wait, do we want to confuse here? We Stomp. Flinch potential. We outspeed! Please flinch. Oh! Oh, Stantler! I'm so sorry. Not Rudolph. You did great. But I think Majin can come in here and just hit a Psy Beam and we're done. That's 2 deaths and that's 2 gifted memberships. The heal! The heal! That's a range. That might be a range. Oh no. Oh no. Do we think this Shadow Balls? Chat, this might be a wipe. Hold on. Hold on. How do I get through this? Yeah, definitely sees a kill with Shadow Ball. I can switch into Tootsie, but then what do I do? I get the free switch to Tootsie. And then it's going to want to Stomp. You know what? We outspeed. Let's just send it. Let's just send this thing. We have this, chat. Majin? One more turn. That's all I need from you. Good luck. Please, Majin. Please. Yes! Let's go, dude. You love to see that. That is 2 more deaths to add to the marker. And that is 2 gifted members. I will redeem that right now. Good stuff, team. Believe in the movies, chat. Believe in the movies. Oh my gosh. I'm about to have a heart attack. That is crazy. Okay, how do I do this again? I forgot how to do this. You know what? There's a button here that says send 5 members, so I'm gonna do that right now. Have fun, chat. Yo! Gaskar got one. You'll love to see it. There you go, the 5 gifted. Should have been 2, but I saw a button that said 5, so congratulations, chat. Welcome to the membership. And with that, chat, that is 4 gym badges in the bag. 3 deaths. Could be better, could be worse, for sure. I feel okay with the performance of that fight. It could have definitely been better. I really wish we didn't lose Stantler, because I would have loved to see it be used in later game. And same, of course, with Egg Spike, because Egg Spike, we could have evolved it before Rice. So that's unfortunate to see. But with that, I think I'm going to call it there. And next stream, we will take on both Chuck and Jasmine. But we're gonna have a lot more encounters coming up too. You feel okay? As in Oak Creations? Wait a minute. Say that again. Say that name again. Alright. Let's see who's live now. Good timing to end. It's 2:48 here. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. I very much appreciate you sticking around and hanging out. Oh my. FYI, Crispy Shay is streaming beating Pokemon Ruby with Will-O-Wisp only. That sounds terrible, and I hope you guys enjoy watching that. I'm gonna send you guys over there right now. And make sure you say hi for him for me. Will-O-Wisp only. Yeah, that's rough. Thank you all again for joining. I'm very excited for 2026. Spending it with you guys. Coming up with new videos for the channel. And I promise that I will be making Nuzlocke videos this year. Okay? I'm actually turning my Nuzlocks into videos this year. So that is the plan. Hope you guys have a good start to the year. Top dono spot to me, that's right. Much appreciated, guys. And I will see you guys next week. Same time, same day. Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. EST. Peace out, everybody.